Hello, Rob here from the Flanagan Homestead in East Fork Christmas Tree Farm. I'm here to do an update on my little test that I did. I glued a 3/4 inch PVC pipe onto sticks and I strapped that to the trees and then had the leaders going through the top of that, hoping to guide them up on tops that were cut in previous years and there isn't a natural leader, and I was trying to train them up. So I just pulled up to this tree, first tree to look at. This is a Nordman fir. I'm clearly not happy with the results that I got going on here so far. I'm not too surprised that that's going horizontal because we did a bad job cutting the top. So the lateral branch is coming out probably 2 inches from the bottom or from the top of the tree, and we should have cut this right here and it'd be more likely to recognize that it's the new leader. But I'm not going to do anything right now, but I'm probably going to take this twist ties off, raise this up and straighten that up a little bit more. But obviously it did grow out the top of it like we expected. Okay, we've moved out into the noble firs instead of the Nordmans. Here's one that we did. It's looking a little bit better. This is trying to grow more straight up, and you can tell by the way it's curling back towards the center. It knows it's supposed to be coming straight up, and as we get later in the season, this one will probably straighten itself out even more by the time it's done growing. Now this is what we're looking for. This one had a curve and I put it inside the pipe, and this one is really coming up nice and straight. Really happy with this one. Here's another one that's trying to grow up but is struggling a little bit. I didn't bring my tripods or anything out here, so I'm going to do this off camera and I'll show you what I'm doing, but I'm going to loosen up the twist ties. I'm going to raise this up so that this will be right there, and then it'll probably want to grow nice and straight from there. Okay, this is what it looks like after just sliding the stick a little bit further up. If I need to later in the season, I can use a twist tie to pull it back over just a little bit more, but it's looking good. Okay, and now we're back to one that I'm not happy with, and I think I'm starting to see a pattern here. You can see I had the leader was broke off here, and I had this whirl of branches, and I just tried to fold up one and have it grow up, but I didn't cut off the other branches that were on the same height. And so it thinks it's a lateral branch just like the rest of them. When I'm getting the most success, we leave the bud on the top and then we take all the other buds off at least 2 inches down the branch or down the top of the tree, so that this knows that it's the leader now. But this branch doesn't know it's a leader. It thinks it's part of all this. So same tree, I just moved the whole stick apparatus up and pulled that leader so it's pointing straight up. The nice thing about this is we do have a reasonably good start here because it was inside the pipe. And so we'll see if this will now hold straight the direction that we're going now. Okay, the sample size is still really small, so I have a lot more testing to do, but we're starting to see a pattern here. Again, we left this bud and we took off this bud and all the other buds until it was at least a 2-inch gap from the bud that we wanted, and then that bud seems to want to go ahead and grow up pretty straight. So that's not my final test of the pipe glued to a stick to guide the leader up through as it grows. When the growing season is done, we'll come back and we'll check almost all the trees, and I'll give you a better update on how I think it went. But we're having mixed results so far, some good, some bad, but I'll update again in about a month. Thanks for joining me on the Flanagan Homestead, where Christmas trees are my business, teaching, including horticulture, is my job, and outdoor projects are my passion. Hope to see you again soon. Be blessed, everyone.